Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to what promises to be a thrilling contest of skill, passion, and pure football and drama. The lights are shining, right? The atmosphere is looking really good here, is electric, and the stage is perfectly set for a blockbuster clash. There you go, the fixtures you can see. It's Rangdajied United FC taking on 4 for All Football Academy. Two determined sides, one common goal, 90 minutes that could define their campaign. This isn't just a game, it's pride, it's strategy, it's heart versus hunger, of course. Every pass will matter, every tackle will count, and one moment of brilliance could change everything. So, buckle up because we are moments away from the kickoff. The whistle is about to blow, and that battle begins. Right now, as you can see, both the teams just geared up to start with the officials and the formalities of the match, pre-match rituals. Reliance Foundation Youth Sports, a great initiative by Reliance Foundation as well in nurturing a young talent coming in the sport. That really sets the foundation right for the players. It really sets the foundation right for the sport growing forward in the future. Handshakes. Captains will start with the toss. We'll start in just few moments. As you can see, both the captains are there, are ready. Talk about both the lineups as well. It is Rangdajied United FC taking on 4 for All Football Academy. We'll also let you know about the player combinations as well that the teams are going in with. Officials, they have just started. There you go, as you can see, ball is now thrown into the center as the match starts. Conditions look sublime here. RFYS season 2025-26. Shillong this time is where we are coming from. Again, whenever you talk about Shillong, is of course one of the most beautiful places in the country. Um, Rangdajied United FC taking on 4 for All Football Academy. Match has started, and they've started it on a very energetic note. Passes it off and starts with short passes compilations, and then moving forward, going in deep, and got the clearance very early. Will quickly start once again. Was a short throw in there, trying to keep everything in control. Short pass once again. Again, you can see he's trying to deflect the ball. Short passes once again. It's with 4FA. And there you go. Moving forward, back with the team there. Short pass once again. And the idea will be to go ahead and go deeper and try and create a chance that can make problems for the opposition. This time it will go behind the line there. We have to be very cautious. You talk about Rangdajied FC, RUFC taking on 4FA. It's also a now corner kick that's coming in. Gets the pass into the box there. The goalkeeper just provided the deflection there, and now it is with 4FA. As you can see, they are trying to take on the position. Again, entering into the center, quick to react. The goalkeeper walked in, collected it. Was not enough power on the shot from the starting, I think. That's the reason why that made things slightly easier. And individually, single player taking on And again, it's thrown outside. It's going to be a throw in. Going in sharply here. Some compilation of short passes as we talk about, but players searching in for the momentum. Both the teams are searching in for the momentum. As we talk about momentum, there you go. First goal comes in. Short passes were working out really well. And we have seen an early goal coming into the picture. What a way to start the match. What a way to get the momentum going. Let's have a look once more. There you go. The reaction time was really less on to the left. And again, expected a better effort from the keeper there, but went into the nettings there. First goal for the team. And we have seen first one coming in very early. Back with the team. Back looking for the second goal there. There you go. Going in deeper from the right corner. Creating chances again. This time was intercepted in the center. Yeah, first goal was something that will really boost the confidence. Will keep them in a position where they are very confident. Cross comes in. Header keeps it tight into the box from the distance. They haven't taken a shot. They've preferred to go in deep with whenever the chances have been there. For FA getting the first goal. When you talk about RUFC, they'll be searching in to equalize as soon as they can. Short pass was the case earlier, but now it's a free kick that's coming in. From that distance, it's always very interesting because you are in the hitting range. From there on, we have seen multiple times goal being scored by the players. Is this going to be one of those opportunities? Let's see. It is one of those opportunities. Using the height really well just over the keeper, and it is the second goal for 4FA. Dominating performance in the first few minutes, and they are looking to knock out the RUFC team. Let's have a look how clinical that shot was. Appropriate power, appropriate angle, everything was just on point. It's getting tricky, it's really getting dangerous for RUFC, to be honest. Two goals in first 5 minutes, in first 6 minutes is something that will keep them, will push them deep back in the game. Rangdajied FC, they will be looking to bounce back, but how will they do it is the big question that will be questioned, and that will be planned, of course, by the management and the team. Yes, taking on the chances there, as you can see. As a throw will be a throw in there for 4FA, eyeing in for the best opportunity to pass on the ball. And they've stopped in. Probably something that has happened there on the field. Starts, continues with the throw in there, and searching in, fighting in for the possession there, and could be a dangerous move where as it has been deflected, but the keeper came in very quickly, and for the first time we have seen the keeper of RFA in the action there. One of the players also down of RUFC, but still back with them is the possession. They're down by 2 goals, searching at least for the first one to get closer to the target. It's going to be a throw in for 4FA. Continues again, fighting in for the possession. It is with RUFC now. They've gone in with good passes there and they tried in to go in straight away onto the goal. But again, just the angle there made things easy. Went straight into the hands of the keeper. Is probably again, I think, a free kick there for the player. Yes, for 4FA. They're ahead by 2 goals. The main objective, of course, is going to be to score one more goal because the kind of performance they have shown so far and the kind of opportunities that have been lined up in front of them will definitely force them, will definitely push them in terms of scoring another goal. Yeah, moves forward, trying to get the position there. RUFC fighting in hard, but they haven't been able to intercept. Now they do that, and they provide the clearance as well. It's going to be a throw in there. Number 9 quickly is looking to take the throw in, and that's what she has done. But the possession has been misplaced. Both the players fighting in. It is RUFC have taken it, intercepted back by 4FA, and a long shot that will clear it. Header in response to intercept back onto the center. Everyone converging near the ball, and that's again only elevation there. Could have been a dangerous shot there. Will be a free kick, I guess. Yes, free kick for 4FA. Beg your pardon, free kick for RUFC. But yes, the main objective will be to push it into the other corner. Oh, they have misplaced it. Pass once again, intercept this time. Trying in everything there. Header again in response. Using the right corner, goes in. And from the distance, is it once again into the corner? Yes, it is. Celebrations, control, and just lobbing the ball over the keeper just tells you how mentally aware and present all the game is of 4FA. To be honest, the players you look at, she knew what was required. Power was not required. It was the precision of lobbing it over the keeper that was required. And the player didn't miss out. And that's something you tell that how important it is to be mentally present in the moment. It is the third goal for 4FA. And I think many more coming in. Continues with the pass. Has been a situation which has been very difficult for the team like RUFC. How they are going to rise from this is again the question. Moves forward and moves quickly in front. Will this be another one? No. Just the angle there. Too tight to take a shot on. Let's have a look once more in the replay what exactly happened there. It was again targeting onto the left corner. Fortunately, hits the pole and goes outside. It is with RUFC trying to again score their first goal. Otherwise, anyways, they are way behind in the contest. For them to just provide a fight back, it's important to score at least one goal now. Already three goals scored by the opposition. Not something you would like to see. It's been a one-sided event as of now. Will be a throw in once again. Throw in for 4FA. The manner in which the goals have come in just tells us the ability of these players. Well, of course, looking to score more goals. Attacking approach is what we have seen from 4FA. Number 9 already was in a position there which created a lot of assistance for her team. So everyone have looked in good coordination. That's the most important thing in football. If the team is looking in right coordination, majority of the times, whatever the game plan, whatever the targets they have set in before entering into the field, they are able to achieve them. All comes down to how the coordination is, how the understanding between the players is. On to the other side, but looks like not a problem as the possession again is being taken. Was just over the line, I guess. Yes, that means it's going to be a throw in. They've been very careful and have great understanding of where the placement is of the field is again. Will this be the fourth one onto her left and was intercepted straight by the opposition? Again taking the back. This time not on target and just misses the angle there. As you can see, 3-0 the score line remains. It's going to be a free kick. Goal kick, beg your pardon, for RUFC. It's going to be a throw in once again. As you can see, quickly to start with, there's one thing you need to keep an eye on the kind of intensity we have seen by the players of 4FA. They have taken it to a whole different level. One thing that's really interesting is how they bounce back, more important. Yeah, just a throw in there. Again looking in for the fourth goal. Right pass there and not properly collected there, but still the possession is held by the team by 4FA. Let's see. Let's have a look. It will be over the sideline. It is going to be a throw in for FA. In the first 17 minutes, they've ended up scoring three goals. They got two in the first six. So if you continue to play along with that average, definitely, of course, two more goals is what we are expecting coming in this half. But will that be the story? Can they turn it into reality? Is the question. Short passes once again. Let's see. From the distance, shot once again taken. And this time, it was the keeper who was in the firing line as she deflects it outside. Let's have a look. Again, from that distance, it was on target once again. So we have talked about the precision with which the shots have come in. If you even look at the three goals we have seen, it was again on the bullseye. You say that it's going to be a corner kick, corner into the box, providing the clearance there and intercepted also. Header comes in, looking to clear it. I think they have done a decent job here. You have to say, RUFC, they were able to intercept the ball and push it onto the other side. Now counter attack is what they are planning, is what they are trying to do. They have thrown in a lot of control, a lot of power, a lot of precision. Short pass once again. Let's see how things dwell for them. Will they be able to take the position to the other side? No, they haven't. Looks like a free kick once again for 4FA. Always in control of the possession there. Again, moving in into the deep corner there. Straight away intercepted by RUFC. Let's see how this works. Not an offside. Searching in for the position. Was it an offside? Is the question. I think it was just for a split second. Really thought that she was ahead or she was just in the line, but was not the case. Straight away moves in and again intercepted once again. Possession has been shifting like pinball. Keeper will quickly come in and collect it comfortably. Has been a relaxing day for the keeper on the other side. You talk about the goalkeeper 4FA haven't been tested as of now because we haven't seen any shot on target. Passes it nicely but intercepted. Great work from the defense of RUFC. Almost looked like that could have been a goal scoring assist, but interception came in at the right time. Moving in confidently. Again, searching in for the possession there. Collects it and puts it into the corner there. Missed by everyone, but I think the goalkeeper will not be having any problem as it has gone behind the lines. It's going to be a goal kick once again. First 21 minutes. Now we are going on and getting in closer to the first half, finishing up. You see a scoreline like this 3-0, and you wonder what's the difference has been. The difference has been the coordination, as we mentioned. This is again looking closer as they are into touching distance. Interception there and not on target. And very rarely we have seen that. This was again one of the closest opportunities. They have taken shots from further distance and they have ended up scoring the goal. But from here on, this time the player there was much closer to the target. She was not able to control it as there was power, but a lot of elevation that takes it over the keeper. Again, just the kind of control you see that. Number 9, she has always preferred to take shots from long distance. This time that costed her the chance as the interception was done nicely by the defense unit. Passes it once again. Moves in quickly. They're again searching in for the right pass. It didn't come, as it's going to be a throw in for our UFC. He's collected it. Again intercepted. And now this is probably for the first time the keeper will be tested. No! As you can see, how clean was the collection there and how well for FA they have been in terms of defense. Whenever the opportunity is being created by the opposition, they have been very clear in terms of controlling it. From the distance again, shot taken. Back with RUFC. Have lost the possession once again. One great assist and first goal will be visible. Great assist we talk about. We already saw that, but again, shot was not being taken as it should have been. Yeah, she'll be disappointed. Once she would have taken it and would have been stopped by the keeper, that would still be fine for her. But she was not able to take the shot. Again from the corner there, long shot being taken once again. Idea always is to keep it simple and keep it going. Moving forward here, this tells us how the reality is, what the equation is. Throws into the center and moves forward nicely there. That's going to be over the sidelines. It's going to be a throw in once again. Yeah, quickly thrown in once again. And was cleared nicely as well. Keeper. That's 4 FA again. We have seen three goals coming in quickly. We are waiting in for the fourth. Again lobs it. But this time, no one to collect. It's going to be a goal kick. Goal kick coming in. Turns out to be a short pass to the player. Idea is very clear, as you can see. Takes it onto the other side, takes it in the center. And that's really good. That's really good. You talk about the equations, we talk about the matchups. Oh, this is looking really good. Let's see. Not an offside, but not on target as well. Let's see, looking at the reaction there, I think she was not 100% on that shot, and that disappointment is visible. Rightly mentioned. I think it was an offside, beg your pardon. Yes, it was an offside. There was a very close call, to be honest. And that's the reason why even the shot she played in, she was not fully committed as she heard the whistle of the ref. Yeah, that's one of the equations. Passes it once again. From the distance, shot being taken. One of the players down. One of the players is down, and I think she's all right as there's no stoppage in the game. And looking to take the position, and they have taken it back comfortably. I think this time it's going to be a throw in. Time is passing by quickly. And of course, what the manager, what the coach will be thinking is if you. There will be two different point of views, of course. If you are thinking from 4FA's point of view, of course, they're in a position where not a lot of tension in the dugout, but at least what they'll be planning is to how we can improve on the areas that we've missed out so far. On the other side, our UFC, there will be a lot of questions. There will be a lot of areas that they'll be looking to discuss. Keeps it aerial and keeps it nicely there into the center. as we have seen a lot of headers coming in picture here. RUFC, I think it's going to be once again a free kick there. Yeah, free kick taken by 4FA. Still fighting in for the position. Great pass. Right corner being explored here. A cross is expected, but irrespective of that, she went directly onto the goal. Could have been better if she would have gone with an assist rather than targeting the goal straight away. Again, opportunity can be created. Let's see. Yeah, the idea was right. The intent was right. Yes, she missed out on execution, but I think I'll be happy as a coach if I see that happening again because the intent and the idea was absolutely right. Can she create chances? Haven't gone into the box. Now she goes with the cross. Header was targeted, but she missed out. But still looking to have the position there. Still, the idea is to create one more chance. Yeah, possession being transferred between the teams. Now with RUFC. Back with 4FA. 4FA from the distance shot has not been taken, and the clearance also now intercepted into the center once again. Almost like what you see in racket sports, one team taking on and passing it to the other is what we witnessed there. But now finally it will go over the sidelines as it's going to be a throw in also for team 4FA. And let's see what's going to happen there. I think it's going to be a corner, and that always becomes very interesting. That really again helps the team to build up the momentum. Corners have been effective throughout the tournament we talk about. And from the distance, shot again was taken, but not on target as of now. But still, enough opportunities there. It's the clearance once again from the distance, shot being taken, and that was not on target. Header in response, or is it onto the side nettings? I think it was onto the side netting, so it means another corner kick that's coming in. Not a lot of precision there on the shot as she misses out on the corner. RUFC, they are looking to take the possession back, but 4FA haven't made things easy for them. From this distance, the shot was taken once again and was intercepted also. So that means another corner kick that's coming in. So we have seen multiple corners in the last 2 minutes. Probably this is the third one that we are witnessing. Let's have a look. One more corner that's coming in. And this time placed perfectly where it should have been, but not able to convert that. Yeah, still inside the play area. Yeah, taken back by our UFC. And now they are looking to go on to the other side. The idea is, of course, to counter attack, but the possession will be with one of the defenders of 4FA, so not a problem at all. Yeah, looking for the possession there. Passed it back, but there has been a vast difference, of course, between both the sides, and that's clearly visible now as the time is passing by. It's just the difference is getting bigger and bigger. fighting in for that opening goal. We talk about RUFC. For them, it's very important to at least open up their scorecard. As of now, it's 4-0. Will it be? Beg your pardon, as of now, it's 3-0. Will it be 4-0 is the question. We saw three goals coming in very quickly. After that, it's been a long interval since we have seen another one coming in. We expected 4FA scoring more goals, but yes, they've created multiple opportunities in last 10 minutes, in last 12 minutes, but they haven't been able to convert one. Opportunities have been created in probably every 2 minutes. And let's see what RUFC can bring onto the table. They have to be more on their feet, mentally aware. I think on what my understanding has been of the match so far, they have been little too late to react on some occasions. By the time the damage has been done, since the equation is like that here, I've seen so good teamwork and coordination from the opposition that the other team has looked really late in their execution. Once again, a throw in there. Not a lot of time also left in the first half, so you have to be very mindful of that. So you don't want to go into the second half with no goals in your scorecard, in your score sheet. You want to have something to vouch for, something to be proud of, and you know that the fight is alive. If you don't score a goal, mentally you're way back in the game. Yeah, it's going to be a throw in for our UFC. 35 minutes are up. 4FA back with the position. Header in response. Header in again another response there. As you can see, there is no one. There is no one to protect that area. Majority of the players of RUFC are in their defense unit. Few in the midfield. Very few players to be in the position from where they can attack the ball. Passes it once again, and now was a great pass there. You need one more assist from that distance. They've got it. And from the distance, is it inside? No, it isn't. Goalkeeper, she's been very busy today. You talk about the goalkeeper of RUFC. This time she has saved one goal. The scoreline remains 3-0, not 4-0. What we could have seen. There you go, searching in. So far, we have seen a clean game. Still, the scoreline we talk about, it's 3-0, and the equation has really turned out like that. Position wise, you talk about, of course, 4FA, they are way ahead in the contest. But you talk about the defense unit, RUFC, they're just getting better. Is this the opportunity? No, not on target. Slightly wider. The idea was to target the top left corner, but yes, was never in position. Was never in position from there on to take it in a manner that should have gone into the goal. Talk about the equations as well. You talk about the matchups. Has been a vast difference as of now. What we see, and was again a cross that came in. Rightly said. You talk about 4FA. They'll be thinking why we haven't been able to convert more opportunities. Should have been more than 3-0, of course. If you think analytically from the position they were in and how they scored the first three goals, you expected more out of them. So, of course, disappointment will be there even in their dugout, uh, keeping in mind how the equation can be. And from the long, short distance, the target was on place there. But again, the objective here is to score the fourth goal. And whenever you see players taking long shots like that, the idea and the chances of converting that are even lesser. Again, this is an opportunity there. Not able to take on the position that well, and I think she might have injured herself as well. Now she's back on her feet, and again from the distance shot taken, again goes over the keeper. And this is one thing they should need to improve on. Whenever you have opportunity of going in deeper and closer to the goal, because you should. Again, you can see now the position with RUFC. They have pushed it onto the other side. Passes it once again from the distance, shot on target. No, again misses and misses by a big margin. Long shots haven't worked out. They worked out initially in the first few minutes, but after that, hasn't been a case where the long shots have been effective. And probably with that, it's the end of the first half, if I'm not wrong. It's 3-0. We saw three goals coming in the first few minutes only of the half. But from there on, it was again a lot of opportunities for 4FA, but none was converted. RUFC are still searching for their first goal, but that is the equation at the end of the first half. It's 3-0, 4 for all Football Academy, 3, and Rangdajied United FC 0. You talk about the match equation as well. 44% ball possession for Rangdajied United FC, 56. I expected more. 4 for all Football Academy. One shot on target, five shots on target for the opposition, 4 for all. Three tackles, four tackles respectively. One corner, four corners were taken respectively by 4 for all Football Academy, and one offsides each. So these are match statistics as of the first half. It's 3-0. It's half time. We'll just show you the important moments of the first half as well. Yeah, that's how the first goal was scored in. Let's see once again. Yes, and very confident, very happy the entire team was. And from the long shot was the free kick there that was taken, and that also turned out to be very effective. According to me, one of the best goals as well. You'll see. And this was the third one, lobbed over the keeper, over the defense unit. There were three, four defenders on her, but she managed to score the goal again. And that's something you don't see every day. After that, there were multiple opportunities like that were created but were not converted. Extremely busy day for the keeper of RUFC. You talk about always the matchups, you talk about always the conversions, various shots on target. We saw the statistics also of the match, which mentioned five shots on target. That just tells you how many opportunities they might have created in that half. So, yes, multiple corners, also four corners were taken. Whenever you see a team like Four Corners, which are taking, you expect at least one of them to be converted into a goal. Yeah, these are again the the goals, the manner in which they were scored in, and this was again the third goal. But it's, yes, that's how the equation. That's how the equation has been, to be honest. But yes, you rightly talk about the conversions. We have also mentioned this was again one that could have gone on to the target. But yes, 3-0 is what the score line is. Let's see what happens in the second half. Can RUFC bounce back, or it will be 4 for all that will take the game away? Let's see that. We are back with the second half and the final half of this match. It is Rangdajied United FC taking on 4 for All Football Academy. Match has started once again, and this time it will be decisive as this is the final half of the match. Three goals already witnessed. Three goals already being scored by 4 for All Academy. Again, as you can see, from that distance, collects it nicely. And yes, short passes have been taken, but again, the idea is pretty much similar. There you go. That's what we have seen in the first half. That's what we are seeing in the second half as well. Idea was again right. Idea was again right. She was looking for the assist there, and she almost provided it right. It's going to be a corner, and that also makes things interesting. Number five is going to take it, as you can see. It's something that will be helpful for the team as well. If she can put it into the center and can be amalgamated with the right technique there, can be effective. Was again deflected outside. Is it once again going to be a corner? Yes, it is going to be a corner once again. The previous one was a decent shot. Let's see what happens on this. They have taken. This is going to be the sixth corner, if I'm not wrong. Once again, not on target. Little early to react. Should have held the ball and then decided which one to pass on to. He straight away went in for a long shot. Whenever you try to do that on the corner, the chances of placing it rightly are very less. Passes it once again. Yes, let's have a look again. How things have moved in. For FA, they're still searching for their fourth goal. But the conversion hasn't been there. And we have emphasized a lot in last few minutes earlier before we were finishing the first half. We emphasized on how they have missed out on the chances they've created. But accordingly, you have to see how the defense has also improved. They have been better in terms of predicting where the shots have come in. We talked about one problem that RUFC were really facing was that they were a little late to react on certain occasions. From last few minutes, I think after 20th minute, they just got an understanding of how the entire gameplay is moving, and from there on, they started reacting to the situations in a better way. I guess, at least in their defense, haven't been very successful in their attack, but at least in terms of defense, I think they'll be happy with the performance. Still searching there. The possession, as you can see, the clearance came in very quickly and looking to take the position back. It is with 4 for All Academy, not a problem at all. Goes over the sidelines. It's going to be a throw in for RUFC. Look, the Giant football will be a throw in. Header in response. Header once again coming in. Number 13 is going to be the player to take the throw in once again. Yeah, one goal at least is what they'll be planning to start things off. First goal is what they need desperately. Once again, it's going to be a throw in. I've seen multiple throw ins in that last minute. Header in response. Searching in, they have gone very deep. One more pass, yes, could be the fourth one. Oh, and I think it is. Oh, I think it has gone over the sidelines. I think side nettings is what it has touched. Let's have a look at it once again. Yeah, just misses it by a few inches. It's going to be a corner, and that also because of the deflection coming in at the last moment. Corner once again. This is their seventh one. Yeah, so it's not on target this one. Yeah, 3-0 still the scoreline as we go deeper, as we go further in this game. Let's see again. They have been good in passing. They have been sharp in terms of their passing. Header also coming in. Is there anyone to give a backup? Yes, there is. And again, from the distance, shot being taken, not on target once again. Yeah, she's disappointed as well with that shot coming in. She knew that should have been placed better. It's going to be a goal kick once again for RUFC. Has been the same tempo since the start. Majority of the times the position is with 4FA, then it goes back to RUFC for some time, but then it's again with 4 for our academy. That's the kind of tempo we have seen. And she's missed out once again, and this is something we haven't seen very often by this team, at least in the first half, I can say. Just the momentum and the coordination we talk about is just going down for the team for 4FA. Yes, again we talk about there will be disappointments, of course, and that's something that will definitely be spoken about in the dugout. But what they can do right now is the big question. It's been a long time since we have seen the fourth goal, and the problem is that they've gotten really close. And once a team like that gets into a position, gets into conversions like that, you expect a team of that caliber to convert those opportunities because they did convert the first three opportunities and have been very decisive in the match, of course. But they should have been more consistent. They should have been more clinical with their performances. And now, as you can see, very rarely we have seen the ball going on to that side. This was one of those opportunities, one of those situations, but not a problem as it's a goal kick once again. It's going to be a goal kick for 4FA. Yeah, looking in for the position again, they have lost it. It's just that we talk about the gameplay slightly, you can say complacent. They have gotten, yes, they have scored three goals, but complacency is something that you need to be far away from in football in majority and in all the sports, I'll say. But yes, four for all is again. I think they have looked slightly complacent, I'll say. Is that going to be a free kick there? I think it should be because that was probably not the best tackle there. Yeah, what the call is of the referee is something we'll get to know. Yeah, so not a free kick, but an corner kick that's been awarded. And this is their eighth corner that they are taking in. Has been that kind of a day. As haven't been able to convert it. Once again, it's going to be a similar situation for the team. Once again, another corner that is coming in from the distance. Shot taken. Goalkeeper almost collected it, but in rebound, few shots been taken. Header once again and goes to the side nettings as well. From the distance again, once again, they're trying to create those chances. Once again, it's outside the reach there. Has been that sort of a day. Second half, very clumsy for both the teams. It's as it's going to be another corner. Hasn't been a very smooth flowing half for either of the teams. They're just tying in what the exact position should be, provides the deflection there. It is it is with 4FA and was probably in the best position to take that shot. Too much power, I'll say. We talk about the complacency, right? As you can see, the kind of precision that we have seen from this team in the first half, we haven't seen that after that. You talk about the kind of chances they have created, and even if you look at the previous occasion, it's not about the execution we talk about, but even the planning is looking like that it's not in the right frame. Two defenders converging, one of them has taken the possession back with 4FA as that pass went straight to the player. As you can see, not at all a target, not at all what everyone needed. It was just a blind shot that was taken in, and that's why it's going to be a goal kick once again. Yes, once again, as you can see, it's poor display of football, to be honest, in the last few minutes from both the teams. And that's one thing that the coach and the entire management will try to fix, how we can keep the players mentally more powerful. Looks like there's, of course, no doubt in terms of the skill set. One of the players I think is slightly injured there. She's all right now. But yes, of course, in terms of skill set, there's not a problem. But the kind of mindset players need to have, I think this is what these are what the times where you just develop and structure the entire mindset of the players. Yeah, just the clearance that was needed, but not again as per the requirements, was not properly timed. It's going to be a throw in. He takes the position and then moves into the opposite direction. He's handling the ball for a long time. Continues to go in for the pass there. In response from backup, comes in the defender, puts it outside. It's going to be a throw in once again. Once again, that was required, and for the very first time, I'll say in the 55 minutes, suddenly it looked like for FA they are put on pressure by RUFC. That urgency, that fear was visible in the gameplay. They've surged in for their first goal. They haven't been successful, and now as well, the ball is nicely collected by the keeper, and she keeps it far away from the goal post where she is protecting. It's going to be thrown once again. Reliance Foundation, again, a great initiative by them in terms of nurturing and making this next crop of footballers ready for the challenges and for the glory that's coming in future for them. And it's going to be again a throw in there. Once again, puts it into the center, but now there is no one and it will go over the line as well. Looks like, yeah, it looks like a corner, I guess, or it's going to be a goal kick. Should be a goal kick looking at the reaction. Yeah, it is. This was never a corner there. It is a corner. Beg your pardon, it is a goal kick for 4FA. Time is passing by quickly. Around 20 minutes, 23 minutes to be exact, remaining. 3-0 is, of course, what the scoreline is, and somehow we understand who's going to be the winner, but could be the fourth goal. Yes, it is. They were crossing in again and again, and there you go. The celebration as well just clearly represents the number written on the back of the jersey as well. Number 7 represents Cristiano Ronaldo, and the celebration also is showcased. Let's have a look once more. Yes, fourth goal finally coming in. It came in after a long time, but definitely I'll say it has come in some style. Celebrations, exhilarations in the team. RUFC, they're down by 4 goals now. It's just that momentum that was needed to push things back again in their favor. 4-0 the score, and they'll be happy with the performance. How they have bounced back in the contest. Again, let's have a look how clinical the performances have been, how clinical the passes have been in last few minutes. It was not the case earlier when this half was started. In last 2 minutes, everything started looking better for the team for FA. Again, moving in towards that same direction, moving in towards the same goal. As again from the distance, shot being taken. Looks like another opportunity. Stopped by the keeper this time, completely coming behind the line of the ball, and again, as was a successful save. But oh, almost looked like another one coming in. Still, chances are there. Still, we are in the danger area. And again, from the distance, shot being taken, but this time was not on target. Number 15 is coming in place of, let's see, who's the player she is replacing. But number 15 is ready from 4FA to come. Some fresh pair of legs coming in. We talk about again equations where things look tight for the team. Oh, great work from the defense. Managed to just keep the possession to her. And once again, you'll see number 17 was again the player with the throw in there. They need to create chances. It's going to be a throw in, but this time I guess it's going to be taken by RUFC. Completely pushed onto the other side, but still the possession remains with RUFC. But not for a long time as it is intercepted nicely by 4FA. Long shot taken once again. Moving in, still searching for the position. They have one, passes it nicely. Another pass expected, another pass comes in. Great one to get closer. The keeper collects it this time, but again, good plan. And you want to repeat it as often as you can. Almost the fifth one we talk about. You need to repeat these equations as we mentioned earlier. They have repeated it multiple times. That's the reason why you are seeing four goals on the score sheet. But could have been the fifth one of the closest chances we have seen in last few minutes. We've talked about even RUFC, how things have gotten better for them in the second half. And after the first 20 minutes of the game as well, I'll say their defense unit, it has been tested, of course, because of the kind of situation they were in at the start of the match. But after the first three goals, they really held on to the opposition nicely. They didn't allow them to score that fourth goal for a long time, almost for 30-35 minutes. They didn't allow them, and it's not that easy with the kind of position this team is in. They did a decent job, but from here on, again, we are seeing the momentum has been shifted nicely to a team like 4FA, and not a lot of time left in the contest as well. Already in the 64th minute, and we haven't seen any stoppages as well. So, assuming not a lot of time will be added, so I think that we understand and we know who is going to win the game. It's just about the margin with which this match ends. RUFC, they'll be planning to score at least one goal. On the other side, for FA, of course, they'll be planning to go in for more goals so that they can have a bigger difference, bigger goal difference. And in tournaments, it's very important to understand how big of an impact goal differences can create. And the performances has been clinical. There has been no doubt in that. Moving forward as well. Still with 4FA. This time pass came into the position where both the players were running in forward. Coordination missed out there. They've taken the position back and again looking to put pressure on the opposition. Was able to clear one defender, but the other one took the position back. Yeah, keeps it inside the play area. Great pass. Moves in nicely. Yes, clinical performances again, as you talk about the equation, we definitely mentioned about how they have improved in their defense. Now they are looking to go for attack as well. Possession was finally taken back by 4FA. Looked like we're about to see the first goal for them, but hasn't been the case. Less than 15 minutes. Less than 15 minutes in the contest. Of course, it's going to also be a free kick here. A free kick taken by 4FA in search of the fifth goal. And from the distance, shot being taken, collected by the defense unit and pushed onto the other side as well. Not a problem at all as of now. And they will be looking to counter attack. They've taken the position nicely and smoothly, but in the middle was the clearance also from the player. 4-0 is the scoreline that we are witnessing right now. Will it be 5-0 or will it be 4-1? I don't think so. We are going to see more than one goal, keeping in mind the amount of time that is left in the contest. But yes, again, heavily interested, heavily excited to see how the players have the mindset in the last few minutes because for FA they have been really brilliant in terms of outperforming the opposition RUFC. But that mindset just tells us what they are looking. They're still looking to attack. They're still looking to increase the goal difference. Header also in. From there on, the shot was targeted to be taken, but she was not able to take that. Yes, again, it's going to be a free kick. Free kick, of course, for RUFC. Around 12 minutes. Around 12 minutes in the contest. Moving in. Searching in for the right passes as well. Yeah, goes in for the pass. Yeah, great pass there. So midfield also doing what it is required. Beg your pardon, that was not being able to collect. So it turns out to be a throw in for RUFC. It's going to be something to be taken care of. Searching in. They looking in for the right pass. A lot of chaos that has happened in the center. Not able to provide the clearance as well. Coming in for the long shot, slipped out at the end. And off that deflection, the ball has gone over the sidelines. Looks like it's going to be a throw in, if I'm not wrong. Or is it going to be a corner? Yes, I think it's going to be a corner, not a throw in, as the ball went behind the line. Yeah, puts it into the box. Nothing wrong with the shot selection, nothing wrong with the corner kick taken. It was absolutely perfect. Passes it off. Yes, not able to collect the ball in a way she should have. Short passes once again, but not very precise as it is deflected once again. Around 10 minutes. Around 10 minutes in the contest. Fighting in. Again, in terms of possession, I think the margin also, we saw that in the first half as well, was 44-56. You expected a better difference in terms of possession, but was not the case. And I think it will be even closer now. If you talk about the second half, if you talk about the position, I think that margin will come closer. It won't be 44-56, it will be much closer. Having said that, the score line is 4-0. When you see that closeness in the position, you expect a competition that's more close than this. You expect a tight contest, but hasn't been the case today. I think for the first time, you can see one of the players going down there. Probably impact on the right knee. Has beg your pardon, I think on the left knee. Yeah, she is holding on to the left leg. Yeah, looks all right, I'll say, and that means that's going to be a free kick as well. From the distance, shot being taken. As you can see again, obviously trying to create some chances. Needs a cross from here. She doesn't go for the cross. Continues to move in with short passes, and still the possession is, you can say, in frame. Will this be the sixth goal? They are very close. They should look to go in. Yeah, they have created difficulties for themselves, and that's what the result it turns out to be. Too reluctant to take the shot, I guess. In those certain scenarios, they were just eyeing in for the perfect shot, and they wasted the opportunity. Yeah, this one is much better. As you can see, almost onto the goal course, hits the tin, hits the pole. Beg your pardon. Got into the position nicely there, and was great interception. More importantly than the shot that allowed the player to take it in that manner. It was only the keeper in front, but he has almost went into the goal. And see, these kind of opportunities are something you don't really mind, because everything and the idea was extremely right, and almost the execution also was right. So you're not really disappointed by these sort of shots. Passes it once again, but this time has been clear. It's going to be again a corner. As usual, number 5 is going to take it. Takes the shot. Again, you can see in the position, but not on target. This time it's going to be a goal kick. Free kick. Free kick was taken. And that's the girl that always takes the corner as well. Number 5. Probably one of the most precise and powerful players to take the shot. And she was almost on point there. 4-0, I think, is the scoreline we'll end up the match with. I hope that the girls of 4FA prove me wrong. Number 6 in position there. Almost looked like the position has been taken, but she holds it back together. Pass is expected. Pass comes in. And there are 4 defenders in total on these two players. And finally, they've taken the possession back. Intercepted once again, but still with 4FA. Not a long shot to clear it. Just continuing with the short passes. Yeah, it's going to be over the sidelines. It's going to be a throw in. And it looks like it's going to be a throw in for RUFC. Number 5. She's excellent in long shots. Tries to go for just a short pass and goes on to the other side. That was something that was not expected. Again, the idea will be to keep it inside the play area, and that's what they've been able to do. Pass again. Great work. Number 7, she's already scored a goal. She's the skipper as well. This is definitely going to be the fifth one. They have proven me wrong. We expected 4-0 to be the scoreline as the match finishes. It's 5-0. They scored 3 goals in the first half. They've scored 2 in the second and the final half. It is 5-0, and just the idea of increasing the goal difference is what has worked out. And just a tap in the end was enough. A precise skill set. Not really happy, the goalkeeper there. But it is 5-0 and probably the final nail in the coffin. Number 11 is coming in for 4FA. Let's have a look. The player that she is replacing looks like number 2 is substituted out just for the final few minutes, final 3 minutes, I'll say. Passes it once again. Header in response, and they have moved forward in time as well, creating in more opportunities. Let's see, was intercepted in the center, and this time from the distance as well, coming in not on target. It is going to be a goal kick once again. Final 2 minutes coming up. Oh, not the best shot, and that will definitely create some problems. From the distance, shot being taken, stopped by the keeper. Counter attack should have been into the nettings. Should have been the sixth goal. Missed out. Opportunity goes down. It's going to be a goal kick once again. Will this be another one? They have again created chances, and on the other side, RUFC, they have been completely over the match here. They have missed out on various opportunities. They haven't been clinical with their passing. Just like a formality now for them, they just want to finish it off. As you can see again you can see just passing in on to the opposition and just provides the clearance as well. The last few minutes haven't gone well for them, to be honest. Has been an outing which they'll definitely like to forget as they move forward in the contest. Passes it once again. Final minute that's going on. The clock is ticking. Passes it again. And this time it is going to be over the sidelines. RUFC are going to take it. Number 14 is coming in place for final few seconds. Even, I'll not say final few minutes, but final few seconds. Number 14 is coming in for 4FA. Number 9 is being substituted out. But I think that's going to be the end of the 80th minute as well. Let's see how many minutes are being added. I don't think so much because Yes, as you can see, as we have mentioned, I think the final call is being taken. Yes, she just came in for a second there, and the match has finished. It is end of this match. RUFC remain with the scoreline of 0. For FA, they ended up scoring 2 goals in this half as well. So it's 5-0. The scoreline as we finish this match. We'll show you the match statistics. We'll show you the important moments as well of the entire match. 5-0 is the scoreline in front of you. See, that's the scoreline in front of you. It's 42% ball possession, 58 for 4 for all. Football Academy, 1 shot on target, 9 shots on target, 4 chances, 22 chances. There you go. That's massive difference out there. 4 tackles, 7 tackles, 1 corner, 11 corners, and 1 offsides each. So that these are the match statistics for you. We'll also show you important moments of the match. Is 5-0 in the scoreline, as you can see. Of course, as you can see, could have been 10-0, could have been 7-0, as the chances you can see were 22 that were created. But yes, it'll show you the important moments as well, and primarily you'll see every time 4FA taking shots against RUFC, because the entire match was like that. Specifically talking about the second half, a few occasions as well where RUFC got close, but only 1 shot on target in the entirety of the match. That's how the fourth goal was scored, and that came in after a long time, as you can see. That's how the fourth goal was scored, and that's how the celebration was done as well. But yes, even the fifth one came in into that similar fashion as well. As you saw, was just tapped away into the center. Has been a very busy day for the goalkeeper. As you can see, this was also going in the corner. Yeah, but this was the fifth goal of the match. You can say number 15 just pushing it into the right corner. And that's how they ended up scoring the fifth goal and the final goal that was there. And with that, it's the end of the match. 5-0 is the scoreline we're leaving you with. And again, thank you for watching. And to catch all the live action, stay tuned. And thank you for watching. Thank you, everyone.